Well, hello, and welcome back to Judith Plains. I believe we are on to episode 7. It is June, and I think, okay, so we've got a little bit of soybeans. We just finished up selling most of them, but we're going to hold those 900. So we did that. Chickens could use some food. Yeah, not too much going on. Let's see. Oh, alright. Yep, trying to remember where I left off here. Forgot we were just coming back from our last load of soybeans to the shop. So, what we will do is get back, get that barley, fill up the chicken coop, and then, oh, I did not even see those down. Throw my hazards on. Yep. Driving a little crazy right now. I turned back on. I've got Sim Dashboard, kind of a fun little app. You won't be able to see it, I guess, on screen, but yeah, it's on my tablet on the side. So I push a little. I've got different things to turn on, different lights. I can turn on my hazard, which I don't actually even know how to turn your hazards on in the game. I didn't even know that was like a thing until this, so kind of fun. You know what, and we're not going to actually fill up the chicken coop because I think we've got 2,000. I think that's enough for a full day. And we start harvesting barley in July, so let's try it out. 2,000, just over 2,000. Let's see if that does it or not. Now this is, sorry, I am on. There we go. I was on YouTube on my other computer. I couldn't, it was not showing anything live on my channel, so we got it now though. And so, you know, I gotta get that 1 like per video, and I'm only gonna do it by doing it myself. So, one day someone else will see this video. Maybe. Okay. Let's see, let's see how well this goes. This is a big header to be driving down the road, but I do have the header trailer. I just am trying to, it's a little quicker doing it this way. Luckily, we do not have any traffic, so. Okay, I think it's bumper into the right. Oh, yes, okay. I forgot the tooltips are back up. We will turn those off. There's only a very few items that I truly need tooltips for, and swathing is always one, because I'm like, I think I know it, and there's not like, I don't think there's a visual indicator on the tractor. I don't know. Okay, let's borrow 5. 5 grand's honestly probably enough. It's a pretty small field. Chickens. Ooh, yeah. So I think, and that's what I was gonna say, is I'm pretty sure it's about 1,700 a day is what I think you go through in grain. So that worked out perfect. Might be like 1,750 though. Sorry. Tired. About 7 a.m. here. Um, I'm usually an early riser, but it is Saturday, so I was hoping to not have to wake up as early, but I just do. Is that? Okay. Let's grab our fertilizer. The good news is we limed last year, so we've got a couple years off from having to do that again. I really need some like barns because, as you can see, I just throw fertilizer and seed bags everywhere. It's getting to be a mess. Oh, actually, what we should do, let's move our auger around because we're gonna have to. I don't ever do it with the front, but I'm sure we can. Oops. Oh gosh. Is that barley sitting in the hopper? Almost looks like there's some barley or something in the hopper. Whoops. Oh gosh. It is weird doing this on the front hitch. Okay. Nope, that one. Okay. Nope. So used to doing it with it on the back that it feels so weird on the front. Okay. That looks pretty good because I think the pipe will go in the air slightly um, after I drop it down. That's pretty good. Yep. Yeah, see it goes in the air slightly. Okay, that looks pretty good. Eventually we'll get a silo without needing the auger because I don't know, they're just easier and I don't love moving that thing around and it sometimes gets screwed up. So, slow down. That was close. Okay, so as I was off screen last time, I was thinking a little bit. Sorry, farmer, driving through your field. Um, as far as expansion, we need to start doing something. Actually, you know what? We're gonna catch him on his way down here. So this field actually, it looks like maybe soy, canola. Is that canola? No, it is. Okay, yeah. Um, this field would be awesome to get. How much is it? Uh, no, it doesn't. It just says 24 an acre. So I don't know, 550,000 or so, maybe six. That would be great to have. Definitely a possibility. But I think what we want to do to so that we're changing it up a little bit is buy a production. Um, I'm not going to buy one right now in this episode. I'm going to let you guys. It'd be great if someone like watched this back and had some advice for me because I want to see what you guys want to do. Um, Probably not pizza. I'm going to generally avoid things with greenhouses. I, I just don't. All you do is you add water and you use your forklift a bunch. It's just not, to me, is very enjoyable. It feels grindy running greenhouses. Um, yeah, we're biogas. I mean, I'm not. I don't plan on doing like the silages and sugar beet. I don't know. Canning factory is probably going to be. I mean, well, actually, I shouldn't say that because yeah, I don't do peas or green beans, but that actually, yeah. I will wait just because the equipment for it's so expensive, but you know what? That's actually reasonable. Noodle soups could be an option. I don't think this would be a good first production. I actually don't do rice either. I've never really done rice. I've done it like once. Yeah, nothing with this. Cement factory. Um, I have to test this map because I know I have issues. Some maps don't pick up stones when you plow. If this one does, that would be something down the road. Um, I actually think the winery will be good. I want to do that in the future. I want to make some wine. But once again, that's a big investment going into. So flour mill's always a good one, and they have like corn flour, which is cool. So that we can actually do some corn. They really needed more base game corn items, but yes, that. So I think flour mill's one option. I want to do whiskey for sure, but we're not ready yet. I need a corn dryer and more stuff. Cake, nah, maybe down the road. Oil plant. Oil plant is another option. So I think so far flour, oil, um, beer. I don't know why. I just don't know if I want to do beer. I don't drink beer actually. That's like one thing I don't personally drink. So I have less desire to do it, but it is easy. It's just barley and water. So, okay, so we'll leave that in there. I'm sure a lot of you guys will like that, so I'd be open to it. So I think flour, oil, or beer. Oh, whoops. I gotta unload my guy. Yeah, flour, oil, or beer. I think one of those, and we will maybe buy it uh, after next June when we get another harvest. Although we could already start thinking about planting a different crop. Corn, the only issue there is I'll need to buy a new header. Um, and if that's going to be the case, we might even want to just think about upgrading our combine at that time. So then we're talking a real big expense. Um, but I think what I'd like to do is maybe get a production. So let's say we get the oil mill, and we want to do corn oil. I want to buy the production and figure out exactly how much corn we need to produce in the year, and grow that exact, kind of grow that exact amount for that production, so that we, allocate certain fields and stuff to that. And then once we cap it out, we see how many fields we have left, move to another production, so that we actually have a really good plan of using all our products. I guess the benefit of the beer is we are already growing barley. I guess what we should do is, if once we get into beer, we should have a use for straw, because we're going to start producing a lot of straw. So at that point, maybe we get cows. They're a lot of work, but we could. Um, but something like that. I know horses. I would like to do horses again. Oh shoot! I dropped all that in there, and I need to give some to my chickens. Okay, when I unload him, I will. Actually, you know what? He's probably gonna have enough capacity to do the rest himself. And I need to get the straw off the ground before I... Oh, gosh. I really don't want to have to implement a crash counter, but if I keep doing stuff like that, I might need to. Okay. Alright. Oh, you have to unfold this one, I think. Oh no, it is unfolded. Okay, sorry. So is the pickup... Okay, the pickup's up now. So drop the pickup, turn it on. Okay, we're good to go. We are good to go. Might as well do the perimeter first. Ooh, he actually got all of it. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I like that +2 on the range for my baler. Just because, I mean, sometimes it's less of a big deal with this stuff because it doesn't create that big of rows. But especially when you're doing grass, what I like to do with grass is I mow 3 times a year. I mow in April, July, and August, and October. So I'll mow, and then it just has a ton of grass on the ground. And then in October, after that last mow, I will row it all up, or ted it first if that's what I'm doing. And then it makes massive rows. So if you don't have the wider, one, it doesn't pick up the whole rows because they're just so big. Which is usually fine because I'll just let it sit. I mean, I'm not gonna, it's not like you lose that much product, but yeah, no, it's nice. These selectable bale capacity mods are just awesome. Especially running a big map like this, and we're gonna have some really big fields. I don't want to be transporting, 500 bales on a field. Oh gosh, are we gonna hit each other? Oh no. Sorry. That was close. Oh, I should have grabbed the forks for my other tractor so I could pick up the bale. What we might do is just push it with our tractor to get it off the field. Okay. Let's get him. Okay. Nice small field, so doesn't look like I need fuel or any repairs done. We'll just get him ready for October for the soybeans. Yeah, and actually that small field too right now with beer, I'd need another field because, or I'd have to do all barley on both fields because I think right now with what I'm harvesting, I'm using most of my barley in the year for the chickens are eating most of it. I think I definitely probably have extra, but not a lot. Okay, get him set up and ready to go. Beautiful. Go ahead and turn it off. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just really quickly try and push that bit. I should have, what I should do is, when it's full, drive off the side of the field and unload the bale. That would have been smart. Okay. Actually, we can pick up the... Oh, perfect. Okay. We're just gonna push you off the field for now. Oh gosh. Sorry. I'm just driving like a madman right now. Okay. Let's get him rolling. I think what I'll do is I'll fertilize and then get him started cultivating. And then once I start cultivating, we'll go ahead and push towards, push into October and get the soybeans done. Alright, I know the chickens were dying for some food, so that works well. Where's my cultivator? Oh, blind. Yeah, I think all the productions, I shouldn't say all of them, but the few that I looked at earlier were about $250,000 or $240, I think, to buy. So, not cheap. Oh, and I guess here's the other thing. So let's do a little traveling. The beer company, the Yingling, they're not that far away, not too far. Oil plant is really far away. So I didn't see where the flour mill was. Oh, yep. So almost all the productions, the big ones, seem to be down here. So I mean, we're talking big travel. Um, if we're gonna do that, I think we have to have a semi truck to transport. Um, it's just so far to go. Yeah, that's the one issue we have is so you got your Applebee's, your brewery. So I guess factory wise, you've got a dairy here. Oh, Montana Bakers. Interesting. But the problem is the baker, I need to go to the flour mill first. Tailor shop is close by. Pizza company. So those are kind of what I have here. I think this is like your beer. Yep, beer and whiskey. So those aren't too far. But yeah, all your other productions are all the way down here in, I forget what this little town is called. Just past the Judith River there. Um, yeah, it's far. So I think that's the one issue we have, which is fine, but we're gonna want to get semi trucks with big trailers. So that honestly, you probably want this one to take the full 75,000 down there. This one's nice. This I could get by with 60. Um, what are your options? Is that it? I didn't know if I had any other. This one's crazy. It looks so massive, but it holds 36,000. I don't know why. It just looks like such a massive trailer. And I'm like, oh, it doesn't hold that much. Oh, yeah. Oh, now this one. What I probably would do is not run the unrealistic and just do the 87,000 liters. Man, that's massive. Yeah, I mean, you can do millions. I mean, this one, you could do so much. What is that, 600,000, 400,000? But yeah, that's just not. I would rather, I would like to stay away from the really unrealistic stuff. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is from the new expansion or like update. Yep, these shipping containers. I was like, what is it attached to? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, we might. I have this. I downloaded this Unimog like from the mod hub or whatever it was. I'll probably actually delete it because we have next Tuesday the um, Mercedes expansion coming out, so we won't need it. Um, let me push my. So this is just to show you guys. You won't be able to see me physically doing it, but I have a tablet next to me and I have a section for lights. I can turn my left blinker on. I think. Why is it not working? Uh-oh. My lights are not working. Oh, probably because I have a helper working right now. That's what it is. Okay, let's do it with... I was going to do it with that one because this one, I can't show you them all because I don't have beacons on them. But um, let's just go in the back. Or actually, let's go in the front. Okay, right here. So there's my... Where's my blinker? Is it only in the back? Oh gosh, is it not working? Oh no, I turned the front headlights on. I was looking at my tablet and didn't notice. Okay, so headlights there. Oh, that's your back lights. Okay. What's this? What's that do? Oh, that just rotates the different settings. Okay. So I can do that, push them all on. This is hazards, which, like I said, I don't know if I ever knew how to turn hazards on in the game. And then I do have a beacon light button, but you'll see, obviously, no beacon light. So actually, I don't think I have blinkers on my tablet, which I don't know. That's not really all that big of a deal, in my opinion. The hazards is the one that I really like. It tells me a lot of information. It tells me exactly how much fuel I have left. I have 223 liters. Water temperature, which I don't really know if that means anything. I do see the 30 hours and 2 minutes, which actually, that's interesting. I don't think that's right. Because the tablet says 30 hours and 2 minutes. But if you look at my machine, it says 30.2. And 0.2 would be 2/10 of an hour. So I would think that'd be 12 minutes. Huh. That is interesting. This says 1 minute. 77 liters of fuel. What does it show? Does it show me anything else that I mean, it shows me quite a few things. I can also turn my cruise control on with my tablet. I can see the tools on here that are attached. I need to play with it because I don't know what all the buttons on here do. It looks like if I had a trailer, I might be able to pull the auger out. Yeah, I mean it's got some cool features. It does. Okay. All right. Perfect. Any sale items we want? I did talk. Oh, that's olives. I was like, grapes is the one that I was kind of thinking about. And we can also buy a production too. I mean, they're not going to have all the productions on the map, so We could buy one. The only problem with that is we need land. So we'd have to buy land, level it out, put the building down, build some roads, do some landscaping. I mean, it'd be a big job. This actually, eventually I want this. This was all beat up. But this transport body for a semi is so nice. Whoops, I did not want to buy it anyways. I've never used this yet, the air boom applicator. That could be a fun one, but yeah, have not used it. Okay, September. Oh crap. Oh, I forgot about that. Guys, we're gonna have a big payday coming up. I think I'll have to check the store, but I think eggs are a December item. I think you get a lot of money in December for them. And we've got a lot of eggs now. I wish that those didn't fly off to the side like that. Yeah, the other thing I need to do is this area here. Oops. I need to put down some concrete or something, because look at how my tracks dig into that dirt. And then I think that's why this pallet tipped to the side, is because I hit a bump when I was leaving. So I need to get rid of that dirt. It's kind of screwing up my... Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can do it right now, well, even with stuff there. See if it does it. What do you guys think? Concrete or gravel? I think just a little concrete, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Do we want to stack another high? Yeah, why not? Oops. Okay, perfect. It's a lot of eggs. That is a lot of eggs. Let's take a peek. Come on, eggs. Where are you at? Okay. Oh, November. Okay. So actually November is the time. Man, we're all four. Like, if we can get 4,000 in a pack, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So, I mean, we're going to have at least 20 by November. So is that $80,000? I mean, we might be looking at close to $100,000 in November from eggs. That would pay back our investment. I think what we'll do is we'll start the harvest, take care of every other little thing while it's going, and then we'll probably try and end the episode around 45 minutes or so again today. Okay. How is he doing on grain? 6,000. Okay, that's enough for a few months. Okay. I just wanted to see if I needed to pull, but we can wait and pull, turn that auger around after we're done with the harvest and get stuff. So wonderful. Yeah, since we've got a few minutes, why don't we just go ahead and do this. Yeah, so much nicer when the forklift does not make tracks in the dirt and make it uneven. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, because I want to stack these up. First, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get these forks nice and tight together and pick up this stack here. So I think when we park them on the truck, I think we're gonna go 4 high, because I've got most of my stacks are 4 high. We're just gonna follow suit. Wonderful. Yeah, this fork truck is, I know it's kind of, it seems like a lot of money to spend, especially early on sometimes, but it is so much easier than the front loaders on tractors. Oop, a little off center. That's not because of the fork truck, that's user error. But we can fix it. There we go. That's good enough. Yeah. You know, that's the one thing, maybe that's why I don't like pallets as much, is because it bothers me that this is not even. Okay. Hopefully they stay. Okay. Alright, park you there for now. Oh no! Did it again. I forget on this map there's such thing as soybean like straw or whatever it is. So I need to turn the swather off when I go into my soybean field. Whoopsies. I don't even understand what it is. Is it just straw or soybean straw? I don't know. It's weird. I don't necessarily love that feature. Unless it truly is a realistic thing, which I don't think it is. I mean, what would be left from soybeans? It's just a little plant. It's not like a soybean plant doesn't create a straw-like stem. I don't think. I mean, we grow a lot of soybeans in my area. I don't personally, but I see a lot of soybean plants, and to me that doesn't seem right, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's just sit with our combine here for a minute. You know, this is actually a decent machine. Although I don't know. When I'm seeding and planting, and you know, it's funny because I watch, you know, DJ GoCam videos quite a bit, especially for, you know, my mods and things like that. And he is so anti fertilizer in your seeders and planters, which I think is the funniest thing because I'm the total opposite. It just takes one step out. So, I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. But, you know what you guys think. I just, you know, yeah. Well, as I have my worker out there doing stuff, I'm just in the kitchen making myself breakfast. I don't do a whole lot of breakfast during the week with work, but one thing I like to do on the weekend is make a little breakfast, a little good sausage and egg going. Also, probably actually one of my favorite breakfast items is most people's potato. I love a good breakfast potato. But I don't have any right now, and I have potato. Go on somewhat for it's sausage patties from the freezer, and I don't know, scrambled fried eggs. I'm not sure yet. If I had toast or something, I'd for sure be doing, I think, a fried egg. But I think we might just do a scramble with this. Okay, is he getting close to being full? Kind of. Yeah, so I actually have a little home project today, and had a friend going over to my girlfriend's place, and I get to operate a little mini skid steer. So I get to go have some fun. Well, partially fun, because my first step getting over there is to get it unstuck. My first time operating one, and I don't know, I guess I didn't realize the tracks. I just thought I'd be able to kind of get through some pretty uneven ground, and you know, I was kind of, and so I'm just in an area where I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess it doesn't get through as easily as I thought. So first step is unstuck, getting it unstuck, which I don't think will be all that hard. And then we're just leveling out a little area in the yard, kind of a fairly steep incline that was dug into, so it's actually quite a bit of work. We're moving a lot in there. But made some good progress yesterday. I just used it for an hour, about an hour, just toying around, trying to figure out the controls. But it was pretty fun. It was a fun little project. So okay, I'll let him finish up here. And then we've got some college football. Got our fans there, but our team, and so that'll be okay. I think we're dressed today. I haven't seen, but well, not the nicest espresso machine. I wish I had. That would be nice. That'd be a nice thing to really get a good one. But I think we're just gonna do a little French press today, and then actually we'll probably dig here short. I'm gonna get this rolling, and then, like I said, I've got work to do today, so I'm on here for one episode here too. And map is now I'm just doing barley and soybeans. So I think being able to switch it up and get a production going, more things to do in the year where we're kind of like I buy like cop. I feel like I haven't for long, and it's like, oh crap, map. And I don't always know. I fill a jar from the bag, and so I have like two spots. I have like my jar that I use daily, and then backup, and kind of I don't have my backup anymore. That's all right. We got just enough, I think, for today. Let's go trip in the future. Okay. So you don't have to hear my grinder. All the beans. I don't know. I think I really have noticed quite a difference. Let me know if you have any other crops. A little lumberjacking too. I mean, I think with lumberjacking, we're going to want to wait a little while till we've got more money. I don't like doing like with a chainsaw. I mean, if I'm going to do it, I like to get the big harvesters, just because I don't efficient. I mean, I don't think anyone would create a business without a tree harvester if their business to sell lumber, and So I think it's realistic for me to not want to do that until I get a harvester. Okay, cultivated, fertilized. We will get our cedar going. You know, this area here, actually, if we owned it, you could totally cut down into some of these trees. And if this was like the only area you baled and stuff, you could put a little tiny shed right there, and we could keep tools here. Maybe put a little workbench so we can work on our equipment. Okay, he's gonna... Oh, where's he? Oh, because he cut the field. Okay. Yeah, it's very interesting. I've noticed with my workers, I don't know if it's because of the shape of the field or what, but he's been like cutting down the middle of the field on a pass, which here I guess it makes sense because this is where the bend is. But sometimes he'll do it further down the field as well, and I don't know if it's I don't know. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but yeah. Well, yield should be bigger this year because we actually limed for once. This field we've been running the whole time without liming. So my thought is normally I get like 2 trucks. Normally I get about 2 trailer loads, which is I think 38.5 per trailer. Is that what it is? Or 37.5? It's probably 37.5, so 75,000. So I usually get about 75,000, I think, off this field of soybeans. So let's see what we get this year. We started with, I think, 600 or 900 in the silo. I think I would hope I'd get more than 5,000 additional. So I think if we've got around 81,000 in the silo, I'd be feeling good. I mean, 5,000, if that's truly what you get 3.5 times that. So, you know, you're making 17,000, you know, I might make an extra 17, 18,000 off this field in the year. That's actually pretty solid. Definitely makes the price tag on the lime spreader feel a little better. Not great, because it's still a lot of money, but a little better. Okay. I was afraid we were going to do that. I came back to the kitchen and we're cooking our eggs now in brown butter. Barely started to brown though, so I'm not too concerned about it. Is if we want a scrambled egg. You know what? We're not. I don't think we're going to do scrambled. I think we are going to do fried. And I'm going to kind of use the yolk as a little sauce for my sausage. I don't have toast, but I'll use that for the sausage. That will be good. It's been quite a while, like quite a few years. I had one of the houses I was in, I had chickens. Kind of small, slightly city-ish place. So it's kind of funny to have chickens there because no one did. But it was allowed. But I had chickens. Maybe, I had 6 of them at one time, and then I ended up getting, got broody, wanted to sit on eggs. And, my brother had, roosters and everything, so he had fertilized eggs. So I took my hen that was broody and swapped out her eggs for some fertilized ones from my brother's chickens. And so she had some babies. So that's how I had 9 for a little while. And, but then one of those came. So we ended up and those chickens. I was not allowed roosters in the city that I was in. Which honestly, they don't mind. They don't bother me. Particularly a mom. I would actually. I love all that stuff. I mean, my grandpa had a farm, so spent some time out there. But I don't think how peaceful it can be out there too. Okay, I need to kind of get moving. I got the stream here pretty quick, and probably don't need fist either. How are we doing? Yep, yeah, I mean, so we'll recap kind of what we got here. He's trucking along. I will finish harvest off camera, because I don't know if I'll be able to do it before I leave for today, or maybe kind of piecemeal it and get it done a little later tonight. Got him going, still more than half the field probably. He is planting our barley. Chickens should be fed. We'll pick up some more food. Oh, then I don't know if I'll have you guys join me. You know, I probably should, because it's the first one. Maybe we'll pick back up in November and sell some eggs. It'll be kind of exciting to see how much money we make off of our chickens. So, I think that's what we'll do. I think we will end it here. We're actually, I just realized that almost an hour as it is. So that was another long one. Hour is kind of my max. I think we need to. Let me know episode length, how you guys feel. But I feel like an hour is almost too much. So thank you for joining me again today. I believe episode 7. I need to get my episodes edited and uploaded, so we will work on that soon. But thank you for joining me, and I will see you back next time on Judith Plains, and we'll be selling some eggs. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.